All right, we've made it. Slab City, California. I'm Deke, Odd USA. Just checked out Bombay Beach. Bombay Beach. I'll try it again. That will be another episode. But myself and traveling cohort for this edition, Jim Shippey, aka Young Shipley, we have arrived. There's a sign behind me. Can you see it? Showing all the cool locales you can check out. East Jesus, the Slab City Library, so on and so forth. But behind me, what I really want to see, I've heard so much about this, expectations are very high, is Salvation Mountain. So here you go. It certainly is a freak show in a good way, with a lot of very iconic outsider art installations and pieces you probably have seen frequently online. This is the kind of stuff where you think you haven't seen it, but once you're here, like, oh yeah, I remember seeing that house truck on Pinterest. So you can see people on top of it right now. This thing is pretty monstrous. And I'm especially interested to see that Beyond Thunderdome Smurf Village looking thing over there. This thing looks pretty cool. It's actually a little bit bigger than I thought it would be. All right, let's go in for the kill. This is a very heavily photographed truck. And as you can see, most of the inspiration behind building all this was God, religion, the big guy. So everywhere, everything is adorned with Jesus, you know, just the words Bible over and over. God is love, God will find a way, God is the answer, God has a plan, God's the bomb, God's my homeboy. Repent now, sinners. Kind of get the idea. This thing's not too inviting here. It's like a jail. The Jesus jail. I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. But what's here, regardless of your take on it, is certainly awe-inspiring. I love the random scooter with the buckets of paint around it. Like, I don't know if that was part of the installation or someone's Vespa or scooter broke down. They just started surrounding it with paint cans. Random boat. Lots of campers. A lot of people flock out here. All the snowbirds basically in their RVs, their campers, to come out to escape the colder northern weather, and they can kind of do as they please out here in Slab City, living without discrimination, freely, without taxation probably, or, you know, on the cheap. This is cool. I haven't seen this in person, so this is almost like an ocean approaching the mountain, and you don't really get a feel for that in the videos or photos I've seen online. This is proof that the best art is made by total whack jobs. I mean that in a good way. People that are just very unconventional, don't give a darn what other people think or say, and just do as they please. Follow their own dreams. This is like a motivational speech here, sorry. Pursue what they want to go after. This is just crazy. It's someone told me it's part The Hills Have Eyes meets Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, and that's fairly accurate, with a huge splash of rainbow freakiness. What car? What is this? Another Pinto. Pintos are everywhere out here, and I never see them in New England because they've all died and rotted out. The Jesus Pinto. Jim's our resident car expert on these tours.
Yes, this is a Pinto Sportabout wagon. I put the vintage at 78 to 80.
Most famously known for exploding.
The wagons, not so much.
No?
The fastbacks and the sedans.
Okay. What upon being rear-ended or rear-ending other people, it would explode?
Rear-ended. The gas tank would smash against the rear axle.
Crazy.
And rupture, and all sorts of fun happens after that.
Yeah, that fun being death. Which all comes full circle to God. That's who you might meet if you were good. And he inspired all this.
Well, I think this is the end of the line here. It says keep out here, so.
Well, look at this thing. Can you go in? Oh, it looks like there's actual space, hollowness behind this. Is it all like ferro cement? It looks like it's all concrete over wood, over chicken wire. Man, this is wild. It's been in a lot of movies. Very famous place that's been shot cinematically. Here's the abundance of paint that's probably been used. I wonder, the guy, I believe, and I'll look this up, who created this passed away, and there's people who maintain it now. This almost looks like my basement, except the paint's full and capped. I'm a paint hoarder. Stay on the yellow brick road, or Oompa Loompas will attack. Yeah, Folk Art Society of America hereby designates Salvation Mountain in Island, California as a national folk art site, worthy of protection and preservation. Oh man, this is awesome. Oh, it's all like cob and straw bale built, a lot of it. Be so much fun to climb up in there, as long as you had your tetanus shots. This is the waterfall I've heard about. Probably see thematically, a lot of things about water in an area that has none.
Without picking at it, you can see it's the cob.
Yeah, straw bale.
It's straw mixed with mud.
I'm actually wearing my Uncle Mud shirt, unclemud.com. Shout out to him, check him out if you're into that type of building. I bet there's been some weddings in here, and probably quite a few of them. Sorry. Interrupting your photo shoot, sorry. Just goes to show you, come up with some funky art and the people will come. I say this about my town. We need to step it up. There are a lot of cars here and a lot of people exploring this year round. Wish there was more lighting in here. Candlelit.
Definitely see how it's
up here.
hay mixed with mud.
The only way this works, because it's kind of, in some cases, not well done, is because there's no rain out here. This place would just be a giant Wendy's Frosty running downhill. This is cool. It's almost like a straw bale igloo.
Now, do they put a layer of plaster over this, or is it just the
It looks like it.
when they polish the mud? Does it make a nice glazed surface that they can paint? I think that's what it is.
I'm sure someone out there on YouTube will let us know and correct us in 5 different ways after watching 1/8 of this tour.
It's right there.
Look at all the
Pretty cool, huh?
It's kind of creepy, but you ever notice how the word love backwards is evil? Never thought about that. This must have been, was this a working fireplace at one point in time? Another little grotto here. Someone probably left this photo. Oh, Chris McCandless. There we go. Just amazing. Slab City is, oh, that's an ambulance. I was gonna say this is an area for outlaws, ruffians, and ne'er-do-wells, as well as free-spirited hippies. So maybe someone's in trouble, either with the law or medically. You're in trouble out here, man, if you're sick or get hurt.
Good luck.
Crazy. There's a guy over there with a megaphone who keeps yelling anytime someone steps off the yellow brick road. Show him, Shippy.
It's the guy over there.
Yeah, no. So let's follow this yellow brick road. I'm guessing that might mean yellow brick road. That's actually eerily on point. Not wheelchair accessible, as you can see. Yeah, if you take a tumble off this, there's no railings here. There's a trash barrel down there. You're kind of hurting. Hope so. Good view of nothing from here. Wonder how many labor hours it took to make this. I'm totally ruining the photo with a couple over there. Some gawky, big-nosed dude with white glasses in the background. That's me. We're probably about 50 feet in the air, if I had to guess. And again, this is pretty darn awesome. Oh, I didn't realize from up here you can see into this other cavern. I'll give you one more panning shot so you can see the full scope of all this. Unfortunately, it's the time of the year where it gets dark at about 5 o'clock, so we're racing daylight to see some stuff out here after a pretty long drive and a long inadvertent stop at Bombay Beach, which proved to be kind of cooler than this, to be honest. And we drank and ate at the Ski Inn, which was great, really good food. Jim Shippy, when everyone's enjoying nature, he's on his cell phone. Technically, I am too. I could live in a house like this. It's kind of my style, honestly. You thought that was funny.
I didn't know.
We've made it to the top. Yes.
Okay.
Somehow
Well,
you
every
could
time I
edit
get in
me
the
out
car,
of
I
this.
plug my phone in,
It'd be
but every
cooler.
time I get out, I start taking a zillion pictures, so I'm still
Just
like
want to show you guys how amazing this is. Especially right over there.
Yes, indeed. So, yeah.
Amazing.